But last year, even though they didn't have the Puerto Rican Fest, 100 of them still got arrested that Sunday night out on Clay.
Yeah,
something that happens.
Yeah, they well, I believe this second one, I believe, is at Parcel 5.
All right, so right now we're live on YouTube.
Hey, YouTube. Shouts out to the Ryan Show too. The Ryan Show FM. Who else are we affiliated with? Something?
I don't know for now yet.
I know the Ryan Show. Mr. Cheeks. Ryan. Yeah, Ryan had DJ Yeller from NWA.
Oh wow!
Yeah, this past week, DJ Yeller was his guest.
Is he based out of Houston?
No, LA.
Oh, okay. Yeah, who's based out of Houston that you're affiliated with?
Okay, so we're about to go live on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ask that again.
Who is your guy in Houston?
It would be AD and Chris Gardner.
Okay, so shout them out.
Yeah, shouts out AD and Chris Gardner, our Houston affiliates. Shouts out to
Ryan,
DJ Yeller, Mr. Cheeks, Sony Blaze, Doug the Protagonist, Rick Tony here for segment 2 of the Rudecast on themainradio.com. So, Doug, we're going to talk some local news. We're going to talk some local news. So, what have you seen this week that happened right here at home?
The Puerto Rican Festival taking place today.
I believe that second segment of the Puerto Rican Festival is going to be taking place at Parcel 5.
So how many festivals have y'all went to actually?
Me?
Like 0?
I used to frequent them when I was young.
Oh yeah.
I got old at this point. I was going to spend money, get drunk, and end up, regretting.
Yeah, I know one thing. Like I heard a lot of stories about that Puerto Rican festival.
Oh shit! It goes down.
Yeah, like, and it's crazy because and they be saying like all up and down Clinton.
No, they trash Clinton every Sunday night after the festival, and I'm surprised they haven't figured out a way to counter that. Well, it's just at this point you got to know what's going to happen. And I remember when she shall not be named, but she's the current mayor of Rochester. She tried to go against it by ending it at 5, and that didn't work. She ended it at 3. That didn't work. And
that ain't gonna work.
Honestly, you just gotta let them do it,
man.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is gonna take place no matter what, because you don't have enough law enforcement to handle that many people in one spot without neglecting the rest of the city pretty much. So the trick is let them do it in their own neck of the woods. Just don't let them do it anyplace else. Now, if it is at Parcel 5, you can best bet you will see horses and everything there. Okay?
Yeah.
So you can best bet they will not be allowed to trash that area. Okay.
Oh, don't worry about it. They're waiting to get back to Clinton and
yeah,
trash.
I know. But the point I'm trying to make is they will not be allowed to trash Parcel 5 in that area.
Well, remember when they moved it to Frontier Field, that was the goal, was that if they did trash anything, it would be that one section that was allotted to them. They waited. And I'm pretty sure the city was not expecting. They said, okay, we gave them this part of Frontier Field, at least they'll trash that part and it'll be contained.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. The city doesn't run Frontier Field. It's the county that does. So the county was definitely not allowing it to happen, because I've been to a couple of the festivals at Frontier Field, and you can best bet there was a large contingent of Monroe County sheriffs and private security, big time, to handle it. Everything.
Yeah, because what year was that? I'm going to say 2010, 2011. I was there. I don't know why I went to the Puerto Rican Fest that year. Maybe I was trying to impress them.
Yeah, yeah, you was being the dog.
Yeah,
you
I knew my 3 words in
You-
Spanish. I had a
You were
shirt
being a
with my chest
fucking dog.
showing, and I sprayed too much cologne out. I was really trying to like go for it.
Yeah.
And like they had a live band and everything. Girl singing.
Yeah, I know what it
Yeah,
is.
she
I
reminded
went to
me.
that.
I was calling her Selena. She's like, "Stop, that's not Selena." I'm like, "Oh, she looks like Selena. Let me call her Selena." And they're like, "No, don't call her Selena. That's disrespectful." So I couldn't call her. I got told for calling her Selena. And not too long after the girl yelled at me for calling her Selena, I went to use the bathroom. I came back and it was police everywhere telling everybody they had to leave. They shut that shit down. And but the problem was that once they shut it down, they had to know the party wasn't over.
No, it sure wasn't.
Everybody in Clinton Ave isn't that far from Frontier Field.
No,
So-
it's not.
And so basically you had about 1,000 or 2,000 people now marching from Frontier Field to Clinton Avenue. And I want to say around where the Chester's is, that Clifford,
Yeah,
all the way down the East Ridge Road. They took to the streets and nothing could get by.
nope. La Hacienda Norte got freaking overwhelmed.
Yep. Living La Vida Loca.
Yep.
Vida vida loca.
And when I was in LA, the people who occupied the house unit in front of my brother, he stays in the back unit. It's he lives in an 8-bedroom like loft, but
Right.
yeah, and it's the same thing out front. But Mexicans live up there. They threw their daughter a graduation birthday party in the summer type thing.
Right.
Doug, that was the greatest party I ever been to in my life.
Man, I'm telling you.
I
man.
shit you not. And I partied.
I'm telling you, man. Puerto Ricans and I
Mexicans.
that's why I was about to say
These are the
Spanish.
ones. Yeah, these are the ones. They party like they do INS to show up at any minute to take them back.
Yeah. But you know what though? See, but they know how to party.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look, see, this is what's beautiful about the Latin culture. Okay. The Latin culture, when they celebrate completely and they celebrate hard as hell, folks.
No.
So,
Yeah,
so-
no Haitians are considered Latin too.
yeah, I know that because of your neighboring country. So shout out to the folks that know how to do it large and in charge.
And don't hurt
So
nobody.
just don't hurt anybody.
They only people that hurt themselves when they do a makeover the next morning. Well, I say as long as they don't break shit,
Let them
do it.
go. Let them go.
You know, if they want to trash their neighborhood, they're going to be the ones that repair it. Let them do it.
Let them do it.
Well,
Yep.
as long as they don't start a forest fire with shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And also speaking about destroying and riots and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find the story, but town of Ontario woman was convicted of the role in the May 2020 riots.
Yeah, I read that.
You mean May 20th or January 6th?
No, May.
the
It's in May.
Rochester riot.
Oh,
Rochester
okay,
riot.
yes.
Yes, we're still on local news. So.
Yeah, she I think they picked her up after, because once everybody decided that they knew where everybody was, and they probably picked up who they could right away. But just like with the January 6th riot, all those people were identified later.
Here's what people fail to realize. Here's what people fail to
What, you got a
realize.
social security number, stupid?
No. Here's what people fail to realize when you were rioting at the White House and all of that. Those cameras have facial recognition software.
Yeah.
The state-of-the-art facial recognition software.
Where as soon
It
as
is
it
so-
gets out of your retina, everything else comes out.
Right? And not just that. They can identify your your face easily by just putting the pixels together in a millisecond. Okay?
Right.
Because each pixel takes a full image of your face.
Mm.
Okay? So those cameras around the White House and all that has got facial recognition software in those cameras. And then you have to ask yourself, the street cameras in town has
All
facial
taking pictures.
recognition. Okay, they take pictures. The cameras at the 4th Department on East Avenue and Chestnut Street have facial recognition software.
The cameras outside the public safety building.
Yep.
So shit, you go. They know you're coming in there before you even open the door.
That's it. Because they know you're coming in when you get in line.
Yeah.
Okay, because the cameras have what is called a full 360-degree view. Okay, and that's no joke. They can zero in on your face.
You remember the Xerox guy the guy who went to the Xerox bank? I think it was 2003.
Yes.
And then they identified his ass 15 years later.
Yep.
Well, they named his ass 15 years later. I think they identified him that day. He got out of town.
Right.
He came back.
And that's where he see, but that's where he got caught. Yeah. And the reason he got caught in Paris because of America.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a bank, which automatically makes it federal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because their bank, the Federal Credit Union, is considered a bank.
It's insured federal.
Right. Yeah. It's considered a bank.
Yeah.
Now, folks, remember, I can't stress it enough. Understand how you're governed by the surroundings around you.
I think you can say that to your blue in the face.
That's it.
9 out of 10 people who follow us won't get it.
No, but and if that's the case, that's not my problem. That's yours, because I understand how I'm governed. So that but folks, again, based on the earliest part of the segment, I said the information you receive is the information they want you to receive.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you have to remember what's left unspoken and what's left unseen in print or your computer screen is more powerful than what you see or hear. Now wait, let me finish. Remember, folks, the most powerful currency in the world is information. Okay? Right? Is information. The question is, how much information are they willing to give you? And you have to remember, nations need to keep secrets, whether you like it or not. Believe you me, I do not want to know everything that my government does. Repeat, I do not want to know what's going on in government, because in order to do the jobs that you do to collect intelligence, okay, you must lie, cheat, steal, or kill. Okay,
people in your own family.
That's right. So to do that kind of job, you absolutely have to have no scruples. If you have any ounce of scruples or morals, you can't do that job effectively without potentially getting killed. So repeat, there's no way on this God's green earth I want to know everything about what my government is doing, because that's frightening to even perceive what's there. Repeat, that is frightening to perceive what's there, because you have to understand information is the most powerful currency in government. It's the most powerful currency in the business, okay? Because that's how your money is made. That's why you have patents and proprietary information.
Licensing.
Exactly.
And copyrights.
Exactly. Exactly.
And messages that self-destruct after you.
Right. Because remember, in the business world especially, proprietary information is proprietary for a reason.
So let me ask you this, Doug. Deep Throat, when it came to Nixon, was it actually by design that it took so long for him to be revealed?
No, it was designed to mask and expose Watergate. Okay, now Mark Felt, who exposed himself as Deep Throat, he was on his deathbed. That's the only reason he spoke out, being the source during the Watergate situation. Now, remember,
I'll take it to his grave.
right? Remember, the burglary on June 17th, 1972. The burglary wasn't done by mom and pop burglars, okay? The burglary was done by folks who are experts at what is called a black bag job, which means a black bag job is to plant information or to steal information from the office. That burglary was not botched, it was sabotage, okay? And then, after the fact, when the burglars got arrested and they were pressured heavily to keep their mouth shut, okay? But however, James McCord, the late James McCord, wrote a letter to Judge Sirica saying that the conspirators were pressured heavily from higher office to keep their mouth shut. And the reason McCord would know is he was a specialist. He was second in command to James Jesus Angleton in counterintelligence of the CIA. Okay, so if anybody knows, he would know. And he wrote an excellent book about this, and the name of the book is called A Piece of Tape. Okay, now if you try to buy that book today, you're looking at about $300-400 for that book.
I'll just screenshot it.
Because it was published by a very obscure publishing house who no longer exists.
Ooh, all right. Go ahead, son.
Okay, so more on local news.
And I'm gonna
go ahead.
I want to dial in George for 2 minutes after in our next segment.
All right, yeah, we do it once we get towards sports. All right, so real quick before we get on break soon and my laptop start going crazy. 57 people hospital after bus crashes on throughway near Weesport, yeah. I'm trying to actually pull up the story. This comes from WHEC.com. Like I said, for some apparent reason, there he goes. Come on, computer. Sorry, people. My computer it's been through a lot. So if you want to read this story, if I can find the rest of the story, there it goes. If you want to read this story, you can if you want to.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Okay. Here we go. A tourist board for Niagara Falls ran off the New York State Thruway near exit 40, sending more than 50 people to hospital. The bus landed on the side in the grass along the highway's westbound side in Brutus, Cayuga County near Weesport at around 12:45 p.m. Photos distributed by the state police showed papers and other items strewn around the white bus as it rested on the road shoulder. All 57 people on board, including the driver, who investigators later identified as a 66-year-old man from Wingdale, Dutchess County, was taken to the hospital. Injuries ranged from minor to serious, state police said. Some patients were taken for high-level trauma care.
Let me see. Like I said, my computer is weird.
You want to switch over? Just let me know.
That's it.
I think that's it. So what y'all think about that though? Like, and then we go off break around what 10:15?
Yeah, we'll do 10:15 and come back about 10:20.
So like, but that's crazy though. Like when I was going through like the local news, I seen that's like 57 people in the bus.
Well, remember the border's been closed for over a year,
right?
So I would think they were probably eager to get out there and send the driver.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, the bus was coming from Niagara Falls already on the way back.
Okay, now it finally popped up more of you. You want me just a little bit more?
All right, well, yeah, go ahead, read that.
Yeah, because I mean, we got to fill in time anyway.
Yeah. So,
okay. The driver is one of approximately 26 people who was transported to Upstate Hospital for treatment of various injuries, state police said.
Go.
Okay. Approximately 26 passengers of the bus was transported to Auburn Community Hospital, and several others was transported to Crouse Hospital, which I believe is in Syracuse. The passengers included children. Auburn Community Hospital spokesperson Matthew Chatterton said.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna go off now.
We're gonna take a quick break, and we get back. We're gonna try to get George from Q Fitness on the phone for like 5-10 minutes. Talk to us about.
And I want
Alright,
to talk to.
All
All
right.
right, okay. Let me go ahead and go off now, and we be right back.
All right. Listen to the Rudecast, mainradio.com.